Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny for the Mr. Shiny. Right now this is episode 10, and this is our last game for defeating the Giants. And after that we're gonna take a little break. I think one day break, and then after that we're gonna face with the the Athletics, Oakland, and we will see how it goes. So this is the last game that we're gonna be playing against with San Francisco Giants in their stadium. And let's begin. Let's do this.
Rain coming down here in San Francisco's China Basin as we're at ep10 Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Luis Gohara will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruth waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Justin.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Base hit into right center.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ruth is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. It's Chase Anderson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix, a fastball, curveball and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. Your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, man, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's the guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Pulled toward right center field. Dyson on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the 0 in 1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Chase Anderson. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next to bat for the Giants, Anthony Rizzo. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big-time power, but soft hands over at the one bag.
Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Austin Barnes trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Ramirez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Center fielder number 3, Gerard Dyson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Villar. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting,
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Justin Turner. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cheney is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ruth ranging back into the bleachers and gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
now batting, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Pitch popped up. Boggs calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Jonathan
Pitch
Villar.
on the way. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Turner moving to his left. 1 away. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. And now the Giants pitcher, Luis Gohara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
That was too close.
Now batting.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cheney is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. One. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Forsythe on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants are down quietly. They trail things here 2. Digging in to try it again. Chase Anderson will start off the 5th in this one.
Chase Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cheney coasts under it. He's got it 1 away.
Center fielder number 3, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there. Riding in once again, Lincoln Caney. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Villar.
In there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Turner is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Heath Hembree takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. Hit hard to short. Duffy scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Duffy is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the Milkman. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Wade Boggs is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ground ball right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
It's the best competition in all of sport. The pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Right side, but it's well fouled. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ruth is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side. The second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6. Leading off the inning, Lincoln Cheney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dyson moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 2. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Rafael Rodriguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Walters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Ruth is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. 1 out.
Got it.
The batter, third baseman.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. His career line against Brad Hand is just 1 for 6. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Number 9.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 2 down. Here's Gerard Dyson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Cheney giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Arodys Vizcaíno enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 41, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Striding in to start the ninth, Babe Ruth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want a blooping, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ruth aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. And a glove flip for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's just 1 for 6. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Next to bat for the Giants, Lincoln Cheney. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chase Anderson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Arodys Vizcaíno records the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. At the start of the day, the Giants are in last place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are atop the division. The San Diego Padres pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 12-8. As of today, the Astros are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-5. Heading into the day, the Cardinals are atop the NL Central, while the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. Edgar Martinez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Rockies to a win against the Braves 8-4. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Nats completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-3. In the standings, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Marlins are atop the division. The Brewers went deep 4 times as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-2. As of right now, the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Cubs are at the bottom of the division. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-1. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, and the Reds are third in the division. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-3. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are third in the division. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win in a walk-off against the Rays 9-7. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in first place in the AL East, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-3. As of right now, the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Tigers are atop the division. The Royals beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Indians sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, and the Royals are atop the division. The Seattle Mariners completed a short 2-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-4. As of today, the Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 2-1. The win was their 6th in a row. At the start of the day, the Angels are leading the AL West, and the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. The Blue Jays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-6. As of right now, the Rangers are in third place in the AL West, and the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you for watching.